Hey everybody, it's Corey here at Netta's Nursery in Posen, and it's Father's Day weekend, so I have some cool things that I kind of wanted to show you. The one big thing is the Mockorange, and that's over on the other end, so I'll walk you over there. But on the way, I want to show you a bunch of new stuff that's kind of going on, and that we got in. It's just some really cool stuff. So I'm out here in kind of the back area where we have all the shrubs. Let me give you a little tour of this stuff. Actually, I'm going to flip the camera around. Oh, there we go. We do have more evergreens up this way past the tractor, and then we have a bunch of other evergreens here, but this is kind of the area most people are familiar with. When you come out of Greenhouse 5 over there, you're right in the land of emerald green arborvitae and different junipers and boxwoods and false cypress and all those goodies. So I'm just going to walk you back so you can kind of see some of this stuff as we're going through. Lots of boxwoods in here. Look at the blue spruce in there. I think that's the Fat Albert, which is a nice plump, appropriately named. And then we have, there's a lot of the dwarf Alberta spruce as well. So those are looking good. These are the pom-pom junipers, where they kind of have the branches going out, and then you get to see a little bit of action there. All kinds of evergreens out here. Let's see, just to give you orientation, so evergreens there, a lot of maples over here on the right side of the greenhouse. To the left are going to be berries. Sorry, the gator's in the way. Berries and different fruits. And then we have some more ornamental trees like crab apples. And then behind that are going to be all the apples and the plums and those kind of fruit trees. More ornamentals over here. Oh, we still have 2 weeping cherries, so that's an option for you. And now, sorry, don't mind the carts, we had a truck come in. I'm going to take you into 5. Now, we were in here earlier in the week, so I don't want to show you too much of the stuff that I already showed you, but we did get a new iris in, and they're nice and big. It's called the blue flag iris, and it's kind of known because it gets this purple stripe along the bottom that kind of rises up, and I thought it had yellow flowers, but the picture doesn't show those. But it's really a cool looking iris. And then we also have some sensational lavender, which is a new variety for us, but it's in bloom, so it looks great. And gosh, every time I see the Sum and Substance hosta, I'm always impressed with that one. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. We'll go this way. We do have that as Stilby. I showed you that already, so let's get past that. But look at the foxglove in bloom. This is, I think, Dalmatian peach, and it has little speckles inside the flower. Those are biennials. We'll keep going because I don't want to repeat myself from what I showed you before in the video. Hosta Haven over here. The shade ones, the sun's kind of coming in that window and lighting up some of these white flowers in the corbels or cherries. And then still have all of our hydrangeas. We did get more of the cherry explosions. Those have been such a hit. People love that really kind of lace cap flower, and that bright pink color really looks great. Sorry, I hope you don't get dizzy on this trip. We got some Summer Crush. These Summer Crush have come in treated so that they turn more purple than pink. So that's kind of a nice, look at how purple that one is. Then Greenhouse 2, full of perennials. So all kinds of stuff in there. But I'm not going to show you that because I got other things to show you out here. Have you guys seen the shrimp plant? This is an annual, but the yellow on there is actually a leaf. It's not a flower. It gets these white flowers that kind of look a little bit like shrimp, and it is a tropical, so it only lasts a season, but it grows pretty quick, and it'll fill up a pot. So you can see this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different these yellow leafy things starting. Those are going to get that size pretty quickly, so it's a fast grower. Caladiums are looking beautiful. And then let's head, before we go outside, there is this arrangement. Now this is for a funeral, but it's a arrangement that includes all perennials. So it has the Going Bananas daylily, which is in full bloom. It has some yellow yarrow, which is blooming, and then the coreopsis is in bloom as well. So when the family gets this, they can either leave it in that container for the season and enjoy those yellow flowers, because those are all kind of long bloomers or repeat bloomers, and then they can plant them out later, or they can plant them out right away and have them in the yard. So let's head outside. Okay, here it is, one of the most beautiful flowers on the property right now. It is the snow white mock orange, and if you think the flowers look great, you should smell what I smell. It is just one of the most fragrant, beautiful flowers out there. And so we have this one left, and then we have this one with buds yet. So this one hasn't started, but this one is in full bloom. It's absolutely stunning. And then we'll go over here. Let's see. Oh, I'll show you these roses. These are new. This is a miniature rose, and it's called Mandarin Sunblaze. And this is about as big as it gets. And there's some debate on what zone it is. The tag says it's a zone 5, but a lot of people refer to it as a zone 4 to 5. So we're not sure how it's going to do in some of the colder regions around here. But that does remind me, I can tell you a little bit about a tip that I got from my flower friend Rachel. She's in the Amish community over in Mayo, and they're a solid zone 4 over there. So I have to move my hand over here. And so she has trouble with roses, because roses tend to be much more as a zone 5 and higher. And so what she does is she plants her roses about an inch or two lower than you would think. So she kind of digs her hole a little deeper and leaves an area around it that's a little lower, and that insulates it a little bit more, and she's had better luck with her roses by doing that. So that's something that you might be able to take advantage of if you want to, if you're having trouble with roses because things get a little too cold. Give it a try. It wouldn't hurt. She hasn't, had too much trouble otherwise. She said, I still do lose a rose now and then, but I lose a lot less than I used to. And she's been growing roses for years. So I want to thank Rachel for that tip. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I got to show you these things here. One second. Let me turn this around. We have blueberries, and we got these giant containers of blueberries in. They're big, giant tubs. And the good thing about blueberries is that they are self-pollinating, so you just need one plant. But if you get 2 different varieties, you will have a bigger crop. So these here are the blue crop northern. The big ones are, but then I also brought up some of the pink popcorn blueberries as well, and those actually have more of a pink berry rather than the blue. So if you had both those plants, you're going to get a lot more fruit from your berry trees as well. So that's something nice to know. And then over here, these are some cherry bushes, which are a little different than cherry trees. The one in front is the Carmen, and the one in the back is the Wowza cherry. And the Carmens are already showing their fruit. So they're definitely going to have a little something to nibble on if the birds don't get it before we do. So that's kind of nice. We also have some of these benches that we added this year. They're concrete. I kind of like them. They've been pretty nice. So, and they're comfortable for the most part. As comfortable as concrete can be. So let me flip this around for a sec. So we are open Saturday from 9 to 2, and then weekdays 9 to 4. We're not open on Sundays, and this Sunday we're going to be spending some time with my dad. So sorry, you can't come and visit us then. And I should show you that tree behind me. That is the Princeton Gold Maple. It has those amazing chartreuse leaves pretty much all spring and summer long, and then it turns yellow in the fall. But it is really a showy tree. So something definitely, if you're looking at maples and you don't want to go sugar maple, that's a good one to do. So anyway, that's what I do. I'm going to leave you with maybe one more look at the mock orange, because that's one of those that you don't get to see too often. And if you get a chance to smell it, go for it. So come on by just to smell the mock orange, if nothing else. So see you guys all soon. Hopefully all is well with everybody, and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.